As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Arusea will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Arusea's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Ja, und damit einen wunderschönen guten Hallo, Freunde der leisen Tanzmusik, und willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge Ace Combat 7. Gut, in der letzten Folge sind unsere Kommunikationssatelliten alle ausgefallen, nicht nur unsere, auch die von den Gegnern. Die Drohnen werden davon anscheinend nicht beeinträchtigt. Wir haben allerdings dann anscheinend das Problem, dass wir ziemlich nah an die Ziele ran müssen, um aufschalten zu können und identifizieren zu können, ob es Gegner ist oder nicht. Ja, dann wollen wir mal gucken. Einfach mal schauen. Mission starten. Knete für die F-22 haben wir leider noch nicht. Die ist immer noch zu teuer, oder? Ich kann hier noch mal kurz bei den Schemata gucken, aber ich bezweifle es mal ganz stark. Was haben wir? Nur 840, das reicht nicht. 273.460 bräuchten wir für die F-22. Na gut, dann muss es die F-35 machen, die ja auch ein sehr schöner Tankhappenjet ist. Also das ist, muss sagen, gefällt mir ganz gut. So, anscheinend haben wir diesmal mehr mit Luftbedrohung als Boden zu tun. Deswegen würde ich wieder auf die Multi-Luft-Luftgeschosse wechseln und ja, dann würde ich sagen, ab in den Einsatz.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Ich hoffe, euch da draußen geht es soweit gut, und wenn nicht, ihr wisst schon, seht zu, dass ihr das wieder hinbekommt. Jo, Last Hope. Schauen wir mal. Sprach der Blinde und ging in Stummfilm.
This is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Oi.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Will image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe? The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Wie nah müssen wir denn ran, um zu gucken?
Something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Okay, der ist auf alle Fälle ein Gegner.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Der wird auch geballert.
Trigger, that one's Ocean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
Was? Leid? Oh. Ja, dauert aber auch ewig und 3 Tage, bis ihr mal
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will
was
block your line of sight.
identifiziert habt.
Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Identifizier endlich. Boah. Okay, das ist ein Bösewicht.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns
Oh,
along the route.
shit.
Target
Oh.
destroyed.
Jetzt habe ich unseren Mann so ein bisschen aus dem Auge verloren.
You're not. You're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Na komm.
It's erosion.
They aren't responding aggressively.
Oh.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us.
More the merrier.
Ja. Okay. Das ist zwar auch so ein bisschen mein Motto, aber naja, gut. APC, okay, der
Strider 1, target destroyed.
APC, APC, okay. Okay, Gegner. Hier.
General's vehicle is under attack.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. There's Lamar! That was a close one.
Ja. Das ist echt nicht so easy peasy, wie man glaubt manchmal. Okay, gehört zu uns. Und mit dir? Okay, kannst du mir noch nicht sagen. Ich sollte mal gucken. Wo ist er denn jetzt? Hier irgendwo.
All right.
Wow.
ID is Ocean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Na, sowas wollen wir nicht. Hör darauf. Okay, den können wir. Na. Was denn jetzt?
Enemy has a beat on you.
There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed.
Ah. Das ist nicht so leicht, wie man manchmal glaubt. Komm, jetzt sag mir endlich.
Put out your smokes. 3 strikes will find you.
Ah. So, komm. Gib mir Infos. SO34, ach komm. Kann ja wohl kaum zu uns gehören. Hm. Was ist mit dir? Komm. Was denn jetzt? Okay, der ist frei. Wow, nein, nein, nein. Nicht Strömungsabriss. Strömungsabriss.
Strider 1, enemy has a
So, weg mit dir. Jetzt sollte ich aber mal langsam hier. Was denn nun? Oh, das dauert ja ewig.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Jetzt gib mir endlich Infos. Okay, die gehören zu uns.
The general managed to
Was ist
convince
mit
them.
dir da hinten? Gunboat. Wow.
Target destroyed. There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll.
Was ist mit euch da
Get
oben?
closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
Komm, mach hin.
We'll go. Let's go.
Okay.
We've shot, but when the communication networks
Mit
come
dir?
back online,
Auch frei zum Abschuss.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
We need to
Erwischt.
remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Hier ist noch irgendwo.
signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Nee, ich will. Hier ist doch. Was ist denn das? Ich bin direkt da drüber irgendwo.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse
Oh.
district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, the General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Warum das denn? Die Route war doch nett.
Here comes a traitor, Lombard. Got one on my tail. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Lombard's in that
Gebt mir jetzt endlich die Infos.
They've been set up in all the right places.
Sam. Hank.
Strider 1, locked on target.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're beating on us.
Nicht.
Target destroyed.
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us. Shaking off enemy lock. Bandit in my sights. Locked on.
Mehr Infos. Okay, der ist zum Abschuss frei.
Fox 2.
Dann holen wir uns den.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Oh, was haben wir denn hier? Boah, es dauert wieder ewig. Hank. Sam. Weg. Oh.
One is hit. That was too close for comfort.
Hey, ja, immer was zu meckern, hä?
Enemy missile cruising. Break it. How are we supposed to tell a difference?
Okay, den haben wir.
Enemies everywhere. Turn right. No, wait. That goes into the ocean. Locked on.
Was?
Missile, evade.
So, jetzt aber. Komm, geht. Geht der auch weiter? Unknown Targets haben wir, glaube ich, jetzt aktuell keine mehr auf der Map.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park.
Ja, das ist aber schön.
Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
Ah, komm.
The open
Aha.
declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of
Quatsch
the
nicht so viel,
attack
fahr, Junge.
exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI.
Ja, Junge, ich bin ein Schutzengel.
To us, it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. To those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Komm, gib Gas, Junge. Oh, da kommt schon wieder was.
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response.
Ah,
Got a bad feeling.
klar, dass das so nichts wird. Und abbremsen. Komm, gib mir Infos.
You're in their sights, Strider 1.
Boah,
Aircraft with scratches on your tails will be punished for your sins.
ja, komm, scheiß drauf. Wow. Alter, komm. Egal. Wird schon ein Gegner gewesen sein. Ich weiß, schön ist anders.
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped. Vehicle eliminated.
Target locked.
Target eliminated.
Na? Slide. Ah. 1, U-35, die gehören nicht zu uns.
Locked on, you're mine.
Na, okay, gehört auch nicht zu uns.
Box 2.
Okay, die gehören zu uns.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off.
Na, natürlich verwehrt. Erwischt. So.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Wo ist er?
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target acquired.
Caution. Pull up.
Wo ist er denn jetzt hier? Ups. Er wird schon ein Gegner gewesen sein. Ganz bestimmt. Ich bin mir fast ganz sicher.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tanker.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous.
Ah,
New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is
oh,
safe?
der gehörte sogar zu uns. Okay.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even
Alles Alliierte. Oh, das ist ja mal schön.
Radio? You have one in your cockpit?
Auch alliiert.
Ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped.
Ah, nicht alliiert.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
An armored
Whoa.
vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire. Take care of
Ah, von wo? Na, komm jetzt. Ich vergessen langsam hier.
moment's notice. We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
Ja, mach ich ja.
Stall warning.
Wow.
Stall warning.
Ach, die sind schon als Gegner identifiziert. Okay, haben wir sie alle? Scheint so, oder? Ah, wobei, der hat doch noch wen.
We're taking fire. Take care of them.
Alles gut, wir arbeiten dran.
Container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
So, was mit dir? Was bist du für einer?
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us.
Light. Fehlt als ob, Junge. Ja. Er fehlt? Als ob.
Target acquired. Vehicle eliminated.
Ah, eine Hornet. Wo ist er denn? Hä? Erwischt. Okay, dann sollten wir mal hier gucken.
It's ID as Erusian.
Sollte gereicht haben. Die Hornet holen wir uns. Erwischt. Ja, das Spiel ist so eine kleine Schießbude, aber es macht einfach Bock. Die Grafik ist schön. Atmosphäre ist ganz gut eingefangen. Ein paar Flares. So. Komm, jetzt sag mir, was ist. Light. Ah. Ah.
instructed to make drones that resembled Osean fighters, and then to assassinate Harley, put the blame on enemy fighters.
Komm, sag mir was.
But in the end, Belgian
Oh,
technology brought
das
chaos
waren,
to the world.
glaube Alliierte.
He's responsible for Harlan's assassination. You talking politics? That's new. Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Ja, immer wieder was Neues halt, ne? Auch wenn's Polit-Talk ist. Na, dein schwarzer Schutzengel ist hier, Junge. Das sieht aktuell ganz gut aus.
Bad news.
Missile.
Hostile armored forces
Ja,
outside.
gerade habe ich es noch gesagt, ne?
Say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Missile.
ID is official military.
Boah.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Ja, ganz halt ganz gut, wa?
Glad to see the Oseans attacking the radicals.
Dann baut. Weg mit dir.
Join up with them. It means getting rid of those assholes faster.
Missile.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups.
Our squadron serves General Labar's
Ach komm, schalt auf.
patriotic duty. How'd you last long, Caster? We've been briefed and we're here to help. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Wilco.
Officers from countries annexed by Arusha have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous, at the rear of the others. Understood.
Na komm.
The radicals truly believe
Weg 29 gehört auch nicht zu uns.
make up for our losses. They shouldn't take
Solch ein Typ wird bei uns nicht geflogen.
but instead they're prolonging the war.
Außer ich flieg ihn.
Proper conservatives like
Ja,
myself
läuft.
gain control. All goes well.
Ich muss aufpassen, sonst reißt die Strömung wieder ab.
Quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point.
Alles Alliierte, gut. Okay, der ist weg.
Turn to in this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Arusha News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place.
Ja, ist okay. Wird Zeit, dass er abhaut, ne?
SSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck.
Ja, das kann man nur hoffen, dass der Krieg bald zu Ende ist.
Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
Na, das gucken wir uns doch genauer an.
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Richtig. Das wissen wir ja nicht.
Weapon use is prohibited.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Was? Hey, die wurden doch als... Scheiße. Die wurden doch als Gegner... Was? Mist. Die wurden doch gerade als Gegner gezeigt.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Ach, das ist
Try to
er.
get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
Okay.
Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts. I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
compound plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkan technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Was ist denn da los?
Unknowns attacking the girl's plane. Hold on tight.
Ja, dann wo denn?
Permission to engage.
Da.
Negative.
What?
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Uh-huh. Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Okay.
Wilco. Wilco.
Missile away.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Ocean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Don't miss.
Aim careful.
Ja, ja. Alles gut.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Nein, den nicht. Den hier.
No good. Shit.
They're in my way. Nice kill.
Hier haben wir noch welche.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is...
Was?
They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
Na super.
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. We're cleared to
Okay.
attack the escort.
Nickel.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Sowas von welcome.
United launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing a response team. Which unit is behind this?
Target is
Okay, den
Hey,
haben
it's
wir.
not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why
Ah, schon wieder.
something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Ja, ja.
Additional
Das wollt ihr doch immer.
inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Ey, mal nicht fluchen, Junge. Hier, die Multi-Luftgeschosse kann ich vergessen. Nachher wird aus Versehen das Weitschütze noch anvisiert.
missile launched.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
5 bandits remaining.
Alles klar.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Fehlt? Hey.
4 bandits left. 3 bandits to go.
Aber wie schön, meinen Flieger sieht man so gar nicht.
Nickel.
Also ich sehe ihn jedenfalls kaum. Ich weiß nicht, wie es dann in der Aufnahme ist.
2 bandits left. Show
Aber
'em what
ihr
you
wisst,
got.
er ist da.
Nickel. Nickel.
Okay. Einer noch.
Bandit to go.
Super erwischt.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Ja, mach das mal.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
Sehr schön. Ja, gut.
Hostiles, huh?
Einmal war ich dann ein wenig übereifrig, aber ich dachte halt, ja gut, wurde mir als Ziel aufgeschalten, aber naja, war dann halt doch nicht so.
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft. Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake. Were you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to send... I can't!
Echt jetzt? Na toll.
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Longcaster.
Ja, das war jetzt, ja, wohl dann doch nicht so toll. Angst vor Schatten. Offline. Okay.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Ja, Freunde. Dann... Oh, nur mit B abgeschlossen. Naja, was soll's. Okay, Freunde, dann haben wir diese Mission auch geschafft. Und ihr wisst schon, wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne ein Like oder ein Abo da, schreibt einen Kommentar. Das hilft mir sehr. Aber Hauptsache wie immer, ihr schaut das Video. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Scotty. Ciao, ciao.